What setups do you have, Trout? Sorry, forgot that I was muted. And I also wanted to test if it was easier to buy ammo on a controller. It's not easier, but it's nice just having one button to push. $1,500 and 25-06 volleys. Let's get like 500 of these. Heck yeah. Well, I had 9.5, almost 9.5, but I don't have that now. Do I need... I don't need scent. I don't need this. I can't carry biscuits. Is there something I could drop? Could drop the night vision, grab biscuits, see if the dog acts a little bit better with some biscuits. Is that because I have stick drift? Is that why it's walking in place? How do you... I wonder how you... Gamepad. Look sensitivity. Stick drift dead zone. Wow, stick drift is that bad. I don't think I could get used to a controller. I should make a video out of that. Okay, set the time back to 10:30. And hit the whitetail. I do think Tar is going to be my next setup. The rares and the... I mean, the Tar look great, in my opinion. I kind of hope sometime they do goats. Which setups do you have right now set up on? I am set up on Jags, but I'm also going to just take it very slowly. I do not want to... I do not want to overdo it, because I know I will burn myself out on Jags. I think I'm 250 in, and that's taken like 2 weeks to get to that. It's like I was killing... If I was playing for like a 3-4 hour session, I was only getting like 25 Jags. 20-30 Jags. It's just a rough one to get numbers on. I feel like Jags is... You're set up on moose, whitetail, fallow, muley, roe, and red. Is there one of those that you don't have? Like, is one of those setups not completed? Like, you don't have a single great one off of those grinds? Ruth! I forgot, you said last night you didn't work today. How was your morning? Muley moose, roe, whitetail. Are you doing muley, or are you doing roe on Quattro? I didn't get home till 4 a.m. last night from work, but I also took a nap before work because I knew it was going to be I knew it was going to be a late night. Yes, 4. I would probably do like a couple rotations a row, and then I think muley and moose have the best great ones. Some of the best great ones. I think moose will always be my favorite. So that was a bit high. So I'd do a couple rotations a row, but I know row is like boring. That's the only reason why I haven't. If I do row, I'll probably do the one lake method when I'm done with red deer on Quattro. But I'll probably try to find another map to do roe deer on long term. Maybe the roe deer get trapped just like the fox do, since they're similar, like solos and duos. And if that's the case, then I'll be able to figure out a way to trap them in Scotland, and then I won't have to do the literal one lake method. I just think that as soon as that one lake method was found out, it's like the popularity of roe deer just plummeted. But unfortunately, they look amazing. So I do want one. It's just I know people do not give a crap about watching it because it's literally just the same lake over and over. $182, $208. So let's just go. Oh, what? You like teleported. What the? Gotcha. Yeah, I I personally just don't like the one lake thing. But that's me. I only have one set up right now. Which one are you set up on, Colt? Is Ruth set up on anything? That was so close to just dropping that thing dead in its tracks. And who's grinding right now? I am curious to like wonder how much of the community just watches grinders, like streamers, while they're grinding, or does everybody, or is there more people that are watching to see, or is there more people just lurking and listening? I'd assume listening. Congrats, Indian. Well, I will give you some advice though. Subs are cool, but it's not going to mean anything if people know that you just go to other chats to spam about it. Like having 300 subs but 2 views on a video or short or something. Like, cool. You don't honestly get anything for subs besides a notification. I know you didn't spam in my chat. I'm just saying, if you are going to mention it, I would not mention it in other people's chats. Because then you'll get subs that honestly don't care about your channel, but they just clicked it because you said it. And in the long run, that can hurt you. It died, thankfully. And that's why I said that. Because then, say Chopper's watching and he sees you spam stuff like that, he could just grab your go to his chat, and just ban your name, and you never get to talk in his chat ever. So you gotta be careful of what other people are watching you do in other people's chats. I don't care, but just a thought. House. Colt, what setup are you set up on? Man, it's so nice when the whitetail are just smoothly rolling though. When whitetail are spawning properly, it's a fun grind. What? Shot too far forward on that thing? It'll die anyways. Oh, dinks. Oh, that's not a dink. Holy shit. Where's the other one, though? There should be two. Unless that... Oh, I think I left that alive because it came back so small. Holy crap, that thing is almost guaranteed. Almost. Did I use all my tents? I did not. So I could put one here. I think I might try to do a... See, that's exactly why I don't like the one lake method, though. Because you only have one spot to check, and if they don't show up, then you literally have nothing to shoot. It would drive me nuts. At least with jaguars, like, sometimes they don't show up and they're hard to find. But at least I can go somewhere else and I can find something. But people that rely on that one lake method, if something doesn't show up at that one lake, you're shit out of luck. 265. Diamond number 8. One in every 10 is starting to feel like an insane grind. Oh wait, I think I already added that one. Take that away. Nice. Oh, crap. Come on. Well, it's nice when they die right beside your tent. It's like I was never there. Tell you what. These respawns are being tiny. Keep it up. If I get another great one and under 200 kills again, this whitetail grind will be insane. And I did not shoot every single exterior to level 1s. I even have solo females because I deleted 20 herds. There should be another solo female over there somewhere, or made her a solo. I would shoot the females. But I have no clue what would actually happen. And I don't want them to steal. And this grind's doing so well, why mess with it now? I've messed it up and fixed it. That is actually crazy to think about. Two and a half years. I honestly can't believe that I've had this for 8 years. Because I bought it in like January of 18. Jeez, 3. This will be 2 this rotation. Wow. Just doesn't feel that long at all. Time flies. I guess it's just mostly because it doesn't feel it. Because they're still updating it. Oh, that trolled. Holy. They update it frequently enough where it doesn't ever feel like it's getting crazy old. And I'm assuming that I didn't start playing, I think, what was it? When did Reventuli Coast come out? Like 2022? 2021? Because what was it like? Was COVID 2020? I just feel like yeah, you can see all these 2s that I didn't shoot down to 1s, and my grind's still insane. I'm hoping that I keep having a bouncer come up here, but I haven't seen him in the last like 3 or 4 rotations, so hopefully he didn't bounce somewhere else that I haven't seen him at before. Or he bounced over here as an absolute tiny thing. I'll be happy if that's the case, because this lake sucks trying to find them. I mean, that's the biggest one here. Do you have more kills on fox and whitetail? Oh, yeah. I guarantee it. And I have 8 times the great ones. I guarantee it. I think my longest whitetail grind was around, I think it was like 18 or 1900 was my very first whitetail grind on Reventuli Coast. And then I got another one in like 200. And then my first one on this map, I think was around 1400, 1500. And then ever since then, less than 500 every single time. But no joke, I guarantee I killed 11 to 12,000 fox. I only picked up 10,000. Which could have hurt my numbers. And I also spent about 1,000 kills searching the map for every single female just to make sure that nothing, like no respawns were being held back. And I still have a tent available. I do? What the hell? How do I have so many tents available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 tents, right? Oh, okay. I thought it graded out, so I can't even pick up this feeder. Damn it! I was hoping to just put a backpack on and be able to pick up some of these feeders and move them around a little bit more, because some of them had a lot of action, and I think they just had solos. And I shot them and they moved, and now some of these feeders don't have anything. I keep forgetting to put a blacktail on the fucking thumbnail. Nah, there's a big boy behind you. I don't care about you, little two. What's the one behind you? Level 4. I can tell he's a giant, though. Gosh, if they ever do elk great ones, man, they're gonna be so insane. Just damaged? Yeah, why aren't those elk eating at it? When did it say they eat too? Till now. But still, like, why aren't you over here eating? Did I use the wrong feed? No, it says elk. So this attracts black bear. Well, they both do. Rosy elk. Blacktail, whitetail. Blacktail, whitetail. Moose. Okay. Okay. I'm so glad that they added that, though, where you can see what the hell you're feeding. So maybe... Yeah? Do you? Do you have a piebald great one, elk? Maybe I should shoot blacktail first and then whitetail? Because then that would maybe give. No, that wouldn't, because that wouldn't be over their time. It'd be nice to be able to. I guess elk are the ones that. I was having such good luck shooting some of these afterwards, but I guess it was the end of their drink time, so they shouldn't have really never or enter their feed time. I have a giant elk though. I want a giant blacktail. Well, if you're gonna stand there, I'll put one in you. I will say this, trout. If I look at it was about 11 to 12,000 kills total on fox, and I only have 23,000 on this playthrough. So almost half of my entire playthrough on this new game. And this new game started in a ski ridge. So 3 maps now. 3 maps worth of kills. 3 releases. So a year and a half. Half of them were fox. I don't want that to seem like you shouldn't hunt fox. Because I did enjoy the grind, or else I wouldn't have went that deep into it. It was an easy grind. It was easy to set up on. It was easy to do. I went to the wrong outpost. The only thing that made it frustrating was just watching the number climb so high. That was the only thing that was frustrating about it. But now that I got it out of the way, I could probably go back and shoot some and maybe get a second one super fast. I don't know. I feel like I'm just feeding females at this point. Literally, I think I'm just feeding females. I always forget about this one, but I know I need to sneak in eventually to this one. Every single one of them. What's up, Hunter? How are you doing? Oh, no, there is somebody else. How's Hunter doing today? Doing good, man. Just grinding some whitetail, blacktail. Wait, where the hell are you coming from? Maybe over here? Man, you guys are stupid. Took them till 15 meters. This one still hasn't even fled. Hodge, how's Hodge today? Let's go for the you were perfect. Kayak. What's up, Kayak? Oh, what is that one? Oh, that's tiny. They're both tiny, though. There we go. Here's... Thanks for everybody stopping in. Which, well, I would say probably the Rosies, just because it's the free one. It comes with the base game. I agreed with them when they were doing we want to focus on base games first, because I mean, if people are buying the base games, they should have there should be more great ones with the base game than there should be with DLCs. Because then you're just creating too big of a barrier of entry to new players. Now, the I think Manitoban is my favorite as of them looking now. Or the Rockies. But I think the Rosies probably deserve it. They've been in the game the longest. I don't know if they've ever been reworked. Like, ever. Yeah. It would be pretty sick to it'd be pretty sick to see a whitetail or blacktail great one. I think it would be just how they have the blacktail where it has like the spike and then like the 50-50 rack where you could have like a spike on one side and a 6-point. Like, I think that should be a great one because they have so many great ones where the racks don't even make diamond. Like the spider rack moose, the puff rack muley, the twisted muley. Like, there's so many antlers that don't make diamond. So I think just go all out. Just make a great one with like a crazy wonky rack. With maybe one completely like snapped off or something. I think yep. That does not have a potential, but that looks gigantic. Why does that look so huge? You guys quit fiddling around. Nice. It feels Puffins. How's Puffins doing? It is fun when you can hit a running brain shot. It wasn't my intent, but it is fun. I also think that caribou deserve a great one and rework. I know that they just kind of reworked them by like giving them the woodland and the like different subspecies. But if they did, here's how, if I were them, this is how I would try to do it. Create a reindeer caribou great one, but give reindeer like 3 great one racks and furs, and give caribou 3 racks and furs, so that both subspecies get it. And if they do elk, they'd be smart to do the same thing. Do 6 different great one elks, but 2 of them would be Rosies, 2 would be Rocky, and 2 would be Manitoban. And then you got 3 different maps that everyone could be grinding differently, so that every single time a great one doesn't come out, there's not 62 videos about the same exact thing on the same exact map of hashtag best way to get great ones this. Like, kind of, it'd be cool if they could split it up somehow. Okay, that's a dink and a half. There's got to be one hiding in here somewhere. And there wasn't? That's probably why there was 3 at the one I just shot at then. I'm doing good, Puffins. Just trying to see if I get randomly lucky for another short whitetail. Yeah, but they could, if they do a great one, reindeer, I don't care about the diamond and troll scrap. You can't troll a great one. if it spawns as a 10 fabled reindeer, it's a 10 fabled reindeer. Like, it doesn't, you can't troll a great one. Or else the twisted rack, the spiral rack muley would be a troll. Because it doesn't make diamond. Thank you. Slowly but surely. It's gonna keep on moving. This respawn's not here either. See, this is when my hairs on my arm start standing up, thinking that there's something absolute massive on the map. It's 2 out of 3 zones where no respawns were, and I just spent an hour in game shooting blacktail, so they had plenty of time to respawn. I need to clip that last night to see if I actually did shoot the bird. It's good. I know everybody hates New England because it's so many zones, but to be honest, most of my solos that I've ran into and found, it's like they're mostly females, so for just finding some like shooter zones, I don't really feel like it's as bad as everybody made New England sound. And it's a gorgeous map. Like, it's an enjoyable map to be on. I did not like Medbed. Just staring at that snow blindness all day. This is the I didn't get respawns here either. I mean, I'll shoot it since it's here, but this isn't a respawn. This is what happens on the particularly on my whitetail grind. This is usually what happens. And I'll get frustrated and I'll probably just end stream, and then tonight I'll jump on my map to see if my whitetail are respawning, and then there might be a great one. I play on PC. Steam, to be exact. I don't know if there's a difference between I don't know if there's a difference between platforms on PC. I would assume not. Like, if you buy it on Epic Games, you still get this is no response here either. Yeah, I just plugged in an Xbox controller to buy ammo. I do like that it's just one button press. Did I put it in there? No, I didn't. Take that brain shot. Reventuli Coast. Yeah, Reventuli Coast was where I did my first ever grind. I enjoyed it, but the only thing that pissed me off about Reventuli Coast was the lynx. It's the only reason I moved my whitetail to Layton, because there's literally no predators that scare the whitetail. Dealing with those lynx on Reventuli Coast drove me nuts when I would go into a tent and go and see them either already fleeing and then see a lynx walking past the drink zone, or just seeing a lynx in the area and nothing ever showing up. It costs a lot of money to run that Roventuli whitetail grind. For me, at least. But I did get 2 great ones out of it. I got a long grind and a short grind. But Roventuli Coast, in my opinion, is probably one of the best. It's probably my 3rd favorite map, just because of the map, not because of any of the grinds. Goat cider. Thank you very much. Red, what are you doing? I got no response here either. Every single one of my zones has not gotten response. There's still 2 females here, so I'm gonna shoot them. Well, thank you very much for taking time out of your day to stop by here and say hello, at least. No response here either. No respawns. But all the deer, like all the herds are showing up to their zones, but none of the respawns are. Come on, please pop. Please pop. Oot cider. None of these respawns happened either. Okay, I was about to say, if that female's not there, we're in trouble. I'm gonna drop this dude. Oot cider. You are facing me. Cranky. Man, everybody's stopping in. How's Cranky doing? Did I pick up? I did. Yes, ma'am. You can watch what's on the TV. Is it on upstairs? Okay. Well, go get me the remote. Do you know where the remote is? I'll switch it if you get the remote. Another one. Every single... Why? It's got to be popping. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. What show did you want? Do you have the great word Thunderbird? Right for the moment, thunderstorms are painful anymore. Am I missing something? Is that an inside joke? Alright, and then these are just not even here, period. Something's very fishy. Am I missing something? Sunderstorms? I gotta be missing something. Thunder Baton? I'm pretty sure it's Thunder Baton. I could be wrong. I do not have a Great One tar. That is literally, I think I was saying that at the beginning of the stream. I think that literally is my next grind. Puffins, where are you from? I'm assuming, is English your second language? I need to check these weights down here and make sure that there's not a Great One just hiding over here. I did shoot a... What country are you from? What is your native language? I guess is an easier way. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I've heard you can kind of HM the crap out of them and they start becoming ludicrous. Okay, so not a single. Let's main menu. Kentucky. Oh. The Tararoa, the hardest part, if you're trying to like what everybody calls extreme herd management these days, is there's that jungle area underneath that one mountain close to the river, and it is very hard to get into there and find them to like manage that group. Yeah, but there's enough good grinds on Tay. I don't want to have fallow on there, red deer on there, and tar on there. I'm more along the lines I don't want to have to reset. I don't want to have to pick up my stuff to do grinds. I'd rather just put my stuff down and just have it. Yes, I have a couple max weight, max scores. No super rare. 7 great ones. 5 big racks, a 50-50 rack, or two, and two. My other 2 are 50-50 racks, I do believe. But as of today, do I have a 270 plus? No, I think I got a 268 earlier. I won't. I mean, I've already revealed it. It's not really a secret. I just personally don't stream with my webcam on because I have kids. I don't want to until I can have like a stream room set up where I could see them come into the room and then turn cam off and let them talk to me. But if they need to come talk to me, I don't want to have to be worried about them being seen in the background. So when they need me, it's just easier just to mute up for 5 seconds, figure out what they need, help them out real fast. One day we might get there. I mostly turn on the camera if it's late. Like if it's late on a Saturday and I am watching UFC fights or something and streaming or just bullshitting because there's no UFC, then I might turn on. Man, it's been a long time since I've heard a Sean Kingston song. Right now, let's see. I can't remember. I won't pick a particular. I'll just say like my favorite person to listen to his new music right now is probably Connor Price. He's a yes, ma'am. I tell you, you know what an old one is that probably where firework came from. Have you ever was it Christina Aguilera, the um oh crap, what was that song? There's a Christina Aguilera song where she was dressed up in like a military outfit and singing to military dudes. I can't remember what that song is called. Probably probably one of the one songs that I've listened to the most over the years is Bullet Train by Stefan Schwartz. Still no response. Something's very, very fishy. Demo, can you move? Thank you. I'll try to never ever shoot you if you keep listening like that. Your fingers and your brain aren't working very well together. I need to look that up though. There was a old Christina Aguilera song that reminds me of that Katy Perry song. Christina Aguilera. It's called Candyman. Candyman by Christina Aguilera. I remember that when I was a kid. That was a super popular. Is anything going to show up today? Just the dink, huh? Huh. I like Bryce Savage. I used to like Black Bear. But Black Bear got a new producer or something and his music changed a little bit. California Girls, yeah. Candy Shop at 50. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a classic. And oh crap, what's his name? I'm in love with the stripper, T-Pain. T-Pain put out some bangers too. I'll shoot it with the 20. There's only one ear. So I'm still not getting respawns. Respawns feel like they're getting held back. These guys are not here again. They're not. Those aren't even showing up. I might have to close game and restart. Sometimes that has helped me. Sometimes it feels like main menu and doesn't do anything. There's some respawns at least. Tiny ones. Somehow. Yeah, you said Kentucky, right? I don't want to know your exact location. It'd be smart not to say that. You're not far. You're not too far away from me. Hmm. Nice. Is that during is it that time of year where they go upstream? Do you dude, where the flying fuck are the respawns? There's some of them. Might have to just put on the moose thumbnail. Change the moose. If I go one more rotation with only 4 kills, I might switch over to moose. Thank you, female. Somerset, Kentucky. I sometimes go to Tennessee. Okay, Puffins. I've been to Kentucky a couple times. Don't think I've ever been to Somerset, but yeah, if you want, I can also, I think, let me see if I still have my TAC map. Let's go Layton, Whitetail. I did not yet. Okay, so if you want to take a picture, I do not have my TAC map set up somehow. But this is where I have all mine. Keep in mind there's a bunch of zones here that I shot down. And this lake is shot down. And shot down means tiny twos. I did not extreme herd manage. I did not shoot down all my exteriors. And I still get plenty of diamonds. 8 diamonds, 4 trolls in the last 111 kills. That's almost 1 in every 10. To me, that's still almost too much. Like I have completely with just leaving small level 2s on the map and some level 1s, of course, and only concentrating mainly on like the weight, the 85 to 100 kg. If once I got those big weights stuck to some zones, it's like I gotta shoot both of these. Why are these so tiny? I just shot 2 level. I think I shot a diamond and a troll here like 2 rotations ago. Yesterday. I have to check some exteriors. It's been a couple grinds since I checked my exteriors. But I'm having all my deer still show up. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it today. Can't complain. Could always be worse. Could always be better, but also could always be worse. Sorry to hear that, bud. I'm just thankful that the storms that hit locally did not personally. I might have got stuck in traffic because of the storm, but you know, my home is fine, my family's fine, so at this time and day, I have nothing to complain about. Okay, so let's... This is one last time. Nice. That's another grind that produces extremely well for me. Let's not give myself as much time. Let's try 1040 instead of 1030. Reset the time twice. See if that helps. Well, I mean, I'm eventually going to have to end it. Life happens. But I'm not going to end it right now. Got about maybe another 30 minutes, 45 minutes till I have to hop off Moody and do life. Yeah, I didn't get to finish mowing yesterday either. Stay safe out there. Make sure you wear your redneck eye protection. Squint. I'm just kidding. I always wear glasses when I weed. You never know if a rock's gonna get kicked up, the string's gonna break off. Hey, buddy, can you move? The females have been listening to me ask them move. Are you going to, or do you need to die? Let's just do this then. Just turned 36. Nice. I've actually done that before. I actually did it once where I shot and it went somehow went underneath all of them because it was facing downhill, and it only hit heart from it missed everything, but only hit the heart. Another one that pisses me off is when you do a frontal shot so perfect that it goes between the lungs all the way to the liver. I don't know if that's a compliment. I definitely don't look it. Well, you're the first person to ever tell me that. So I'll take it as a compliment. Anything hiding over here? Nope, just the absolute dink. The problem is I have a jumper that always jumps there, so I have to keep it in my rotation. I don't want to, but I have to keep it. Even here, there's usually like 7 deer. Why is there only 3 female? Okay, no, they're just hiding. Ah, shit. I wonder if one of these... No, never mind. They're back. Just see if there's only one respawn over here again, then I might have had one jump right here and it respawned so small I didn't notice it. But that exact rack right there is how small. I always judge my whitetail on that rack. If it spawns as that rack, I don't shoot it. In exteriors, at least. In my main zones, I don't care what it spawns as, it's dead. Two, three, four. Yeah, it would be sick. I don't know why that last rotation. Oh, shit! I hate when I try to do a 1 minute trick and you end up doing an hour because it's the end of the damn hour. What's the chances? So now the rest of this rotation is probably gonna suck. I need to set it back to 11 and hope it doesn't ruin the rest of the rotation. Damn it. it's not good that the next one didn't show. Fucking hell. That time reset might have just ruined this one. I always like to check them because I got a melanistic coyote while doing whitetail once. So I always check. Yep. That's 2 zones back to back with nothing. I started there. I started on Yukon, and it's good. I will say it's good. I will not say it's I will not say it's the best, but it is good. There's some locations while trying to search for animals that Yukon can be frustrating. But Yukon is so beautiful that it's sometimes just worth it. I would much rather do Yukon than do Medved again. I did not like Medved. Medved's nice because there's no floaters, everything's ice, it's blah blah blah. But just staring at that, that's a massive 3. But just staring at that snow all the time, oh, come on. There's another one. I'll take that. I will take that. An 8 mythical wolf. Wolf. Dang, even that 2 is pretty big. Yeah, next should be caribou. Cranky. $270.72 max weight. Not max score, but max weight. I need to take that one off the counter and then add that to the diamond counter. 270, that's a beast. Was it is it 275.75 or 65 or something is max? 270 is a giant though. I'll take it though. Max weight, that's a good sign. That means the respawns are working. I still haven't got a rare moose. I mean, I have a piebald, but I don't have an albino or melanistic or any of the good ones. I need to get, I really want, it's another reason why I started moose again. I botched the first great one, so I want redemption. And I don't have any of the new rares. Because isn't there like mosaic and something else new now too? I have all the whitetail. I don't have all the moose. I don't have all the muleys. I don't have all the fallow. Yeah, you did just ask earlier if I had a 270 yet. And that 268 was what I had before, 270, so they're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. Alright, well, if you're speaking things into existence, I need you to predict this next great one. What do you think it's going to be? Big rack, short rack, 50-50, cluster. That's the only things I can think of. What in this? There's like a Clinchco or something. Blade. Let's see if you can predict the next great one. Well, the next great one, whitetail. Jesus. Well, this is where they are all hiding. Okay, so I guess I gotta take that out. So it's that one. That one, and it's 3. Oh, that went right past it. Big rack. That... Are you joking me? I botched that thing? I did. Oh no. I botched that 3. I must have shot right above the heart. If I splice that thing's lungs, I'm gonna be furious. I wish that was something that they would fix in this fucking game. The fact that you can dead center and it doesn't do any vital damage drives me nuts. A typical would be cool. I don't have that. But I know that they seem to be extremely rare. I cannot believe I did not hit vitals on this level 3. I guarantee I spliced its lungs. I had to have. Since I know that's going to be a tracking job, I'm just going to leave it for now. I'll come back and do it at the end of the rotation. Give the ones at the end of the rotations. I need to finish this rotation with plenty of kills so that they respawn better. And now that they're respawning, spine down to shoulders should count. Yeah. Yeah, spine should count. I think brain should count too. You didn't get trolled then. It's not a troll. It's only a troll if it doesn't make the estimate. If you botched it, then that's not a troll. I wouldn't count it as a troll. I'd still count it as a diamond. That sucks. This is where I got the last great one. So I hope out of anything I don't get it in the exact location again. I shot the great one and it died laying in that tree right there. Probably gonna go for another 15 minutes and I need to start getting ready to go into town and start getting these kids ready. Brain does. I know brain counts, but it doesn't count. It ruins your trophy. At least on whitetail. I just wish that if you brain tapped it, you could just pay the repair bill and still get your diamond or great one. Like, still give me my great one badge. It's still a great one. And I'm already paying a repair fee. So just give it to me. Yeah, it might cost more to taxi it, but it should still be a great one. Like my moose that I shot in the stomach because it stepped forward with the bow. It's still a great one. It still should count. One of these came back as a level 1, but I don't honestly care. There should actually be another one here, but if it's not, I'll just go ahead and take this out. Now watch, it will come running around this corner, and it was just, no. You have a good day, Puffins. And 100 kills. I think I was at like 111 when you said that the first time, so I'll look for roughly around 210 to 225. In this game, you can headshot a whitetail, and so you're basically saying you got to miss the skull and only touch brain. Wait, is that possible? No, their skull is completely intact. But you're saying if you perfectly tapped in directly, I know you can neck tap them, but then the problem is sometimes I've neck tapped them so high up in the neck that it hit their lower jaw and it ruins it. Do you have to use a certain? Do you have to use like the? Okay, so are you saying IRL or in game? That was the full rotation. Now I need to go back here and track those spot shots. Yeah, even if I could 22 them in the eye or something. Maybe there's a higher risk of botching it. Like if you still crack the skull, then or crack the front of the skull. Then you ruin it. But if you just crack the back of the skull, then it shouldn't bother it. Lower expansion bullets in game. So you're saying like 22 250 could maybe brain shot it and not ruin it? If you're saying that it's actually possible, I'm gonna test the shit out of this. Because if I get another big rack, I will attempt it. Imagine if I just use the air rifle. The little 44, the 45 pellet air rifle. Tap them in the back of the head. That'd be awesome. Another 270. And I did. How the fuck did that miss? How the fuck did that miss? Is that not clipping that top part? Dude, come on. That is all. I just blew off all the fucking blood vessels off the top of that heart. Come on. See, that's the crap that's infuriating to me. That's insane. But then also, that's a giant. That's two 270s. So I'm going to count that. Because that was me ruining it. Still a diamond. Why not? Could you imagine if you got it? How many other people have brain shot a great one and got full score? Has there ever been anybody? Because I would fucking try it. That would be... There's got to be some... If it was possible, there's got to be somebody that's tried it, though. I know people have brain shot them back in the day when you could. But since they changed the rules, I don't think I've seen anybody. Yeah, I just blew off all the valves of that heart. And it didn't count. That was 2 diamonds, though, in the same rotation. And both were 270s. Might have been why the respawns were shit there for a bit. Yeah, if you're... I'm going to test it. I know I've shot the very top vertebrae. But I didn't touch the skull at all. But if I could get 50 meters away with the air rifle and use the Argus scope and perfectly pinpoint exactly where it needs to go and just send it, that would be sick. I'll do it. I love testing stuff. Especially if it's a big rack. I already have 5 of them. And it's going to be a big rack no matter what. So if I make 2 multi-mounts with 3 big racks and one of them's a gold, it's going to look the same in a lodge. Yeah, my codex will be wrong, but my codex is wrong now. I have more than 11 in the lodge. But that stuff resets every time you push new game. And I push new game. I haven't pushed it in a while because I want to get every single great one before I push new game again. But if I have every single great one and I get bored, I'll probably push new game on a new map. I enjoy leveling up on a brand new map, playing the missions, exploring the map, forces you to slow down. You don't have tents and tripods and all this crap and all the best stuff. Forces you to take less risky shots, explore the map, take one animal at a time. I enjoy that with new maps. But until I get every single great one, I'm not resetting again. I need the tar. I need the roe. I want another moose. And I need jag. And wild boar. I'm like 1800 in a wild boar too. So I have 2 bouncers over here. So this zone and this zone must bounce together or something. So I've never ever seen 3 bucks here. And there's, yeah. That level 1 is the one that's normally here. These 2 other ones are usually never here. Almost missed that one. Yeah, but that's the thing is, that's why I do it. That's why I do it personally. It's like when a new map comes out, grinding is not the first thing I want to do. So I still don't have the Great One Jag, because that was not going to be the first thing I did. I did the missions, I unlocked the map. And then once I did that and I started mapping out other species, then I started doing some jags. Then I took a break from jags. I don't enjoy a new map coming out and only unlocking where that species is and just only doing that. That's a big coyote. And if you need money, all you need to do is Fox. I started with 700K, I think, when I started Fox. Now I'm on that 10 mil. Fox and boar mixed together. Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, I don't agree in the resetting map. Like, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't, but I'm just not gonna do that. I know that you can do that, but console can't do that, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll just push new game. I did get a rare yesterday. Didn't count that. Surprised we didn't get one today. I hope this is the next Great One location. I want this. I want a Great One here. Because they're so inconsistent. It would be nice if you could pay a fee. Yeah, true. You do kind of just HM both of those at the same time, because when the bear don't show up, you just shoot an elk. It'd be cool if you could pay a fee though and reset your map just by paying a fee. Like, say it costs let's say 100,000 in game, and at 100,000 you click a button and you get basically a new map. Like, all your herds refresh and move around, and nothing is the same. It'd be like pushing new game, but you keep all your stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. I said it earlier in the stream. If they do elk, I hope they do a couple great ones for every elk. If they do caribou, I hope they do a great one for every caribou or reindeer. If you're gonna do like say six or nine wolves, do 6 or 9 elk or 6 or 9 caribou, and just divide them up, and each caribou and each elk gets 2 variations, like 2 rack variations and 2 fur variations. And then if that would come out, then you have all your streamers picking different maps, because each of them are going to have a little bit of a different favorite. And then there would be variety on launch day. That's the only thing that kind of sucks on launch days, is when a map comes out and every single streamer, YouTube video, everything is how to set up on this species. I also wish that they just wouldn't tell us. I think as a community, it would be more fun if the entire community was hunting their maps trying to find one, instead of day one, best grind setup for this species, and it just came out 5 minutes ago. I almost didn't see that one. That is 2 huge 2s. Yeah, please, shoes and socks and be ready to leave. Look at that beast just lurking. I also, on my fallow, almost every single creator says that you should just leave your solos on the ground. Don't pick up your solos. I think I'm going to turn my fallow grind into a solo only grind. I'm going to shoot down every one of the herds and only shoot solos. Like, only manage solos. Because I feel like it'd be super easy to manage your herds because they don't move. So if you just shoot your solos till they're big, then rotate on your herds till they're tiny, then go back to shooting solos. Yes, they'll jump around, but I mean, they don't jump to that many locations. Yeah, my rares are tiny silvers, and then my diamonds are huge. I can never get out of... This is the 8th grind. I still don't have a super rare. It really is confusing. What's your favorite? What's your favorite trophy? Oh, that would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Just stare at a herd until you see a nod and just blast it, and then move on to the next. You probably only have to do. You probably only be able to do one at a time, right? Like shoot one and move on. That would that's that would be funny. Yeah. Why the hell is it so foggy? Fog off. Jesus. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. Welcome back, Trout. Yeah, I think everybody's grinding themselves. Okay, that's a decent one. Oh, you're grinding too? Oh, lung and spine. It's still crazy to me that that still has 0 chance. Like, that is huge. And it still has nowhere close to diamond. What's something not Call of the Wild related? Hey Chase, how are you? Like, does anybody have like a favorite fish that they like going fishing for in IRL? Is there... Come on now. Alexander, how are you? What is up with all the 4s? That's 3 4s here. Oh, shit. Okay. So say, oh no, did I just dead zone? Well, my feeder's all the way over there anyways. I'm gonna guess yours is trout. Mine is also trout. Mine is pike or walleye. Walleye is great. Pike is good too. Pike is a fun fight. I've caught, I went fishing when I was younger up in Canada and went northern pike and walleye fishing. Walleye taste the best, but walleye are a fun catch. I had an absolute blast fishing for pike. Throwing spoons the size of your hand. You could launch those things like 300 yards. You almost run out of line on your reel because you threw it so damn far. But walleye tastes way better. Halibut. My favorite saltwater is flounder. It's not too often I get to go to the beach though. But my favorite is flounder. When I was younger, my dad used to fish from the beach to shore, like in the waves. I'll never forget. I caught a pretty big flounder, and my dad called around to local restaurants and asked if we showed up with a flounder on ice, if they would like, you know, cook it and fillet it up. And it was one of the best fish I've ever eaten in my life. What are you hunting for, Alexander? I believe I have 20, but 2 are alive. Chase. I have a fox alive and I have a fallow alive. My fox I don't have a picture of, but this is the fallow that I spawned. I've been keeping it alive because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the fallow grind. I don't think I have a picture of the fox. I don't think I took a picture of it. But this was the last Great One Whitetail. I do, but at the same time, just hunting jaguars all night and not being able to find stuff can be very annoying. I've killed 250 jaguars, but I needed to take a break. So let's Main menu, and then I'll change back time and do one more rotation of whitetail, and then I'll have to shoot off. My favorite map is It's a good question. I really enjoy Yukon. I enjoy Tararoa. Reventuli Coast is good. New England is beautiful. The more I've been playing on New England, the more I'm starting to like it even more. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to shoot this. This has a possibility. I think that's too scrunched. I'm just going to shoot it with the 300. Come on. What are you guys doing? Hey, female, please move. Or he can move. Either or. I think Yukon. Was it a trophy? But I also might think it's Yukon because I always wanted to go to Alaska and I've never been able to go. So being able to hunt there and like experience it through the game is very cool. I also liked Ski Ridge. Yes, I do like a Ski Ridge. I think I have 3 muleys off of a ski. Puma, what map are you on? Are you on SRP? Are you on... There's a dink. Okay, so nothing respawn there. What is it? SRP... You could get Puma. Is Puma on Peru? Are you hunting for the... What is it? Melanistic Puma? An albino jag? And a diamond caiman or something like that? Puma's always one of those ones that always faked me out because you see a white puma running through the woods and you go shoot it and then all of a sudden it's a gray. And you're like, man, that got my hopes up. How dare you tease me like that? Fernando. Parque Fernando. That's a good map. It's another one of those like underrated ones. I think Quattro is probably one of the most underrated maps. It's so quiet and peaceful on that map because there's no birds. Yeah, that could be tough. I've never played on console. I downloaded it. I downloaded this game for my son on console, and I was running around Layton on it. But I actually think I might try to make a video about it. How does like a 3K hour keyboard and mouse player do trying console or trying controller? But every time I've tried controller, I probably have weird keybinds, but I have a ligament issue in my finger, so I can't like hold down. I can't hold down aim, so I use click to aim, so that I don't have to hold it down, or else it gets irritated. And then when I pick up a controller, I'm used to having to hold like a trigger, and then it just confuses me and frustrates me. And then I put the controller back down. But I'm wondering if I just gave it a real shot. I'm doing Red Deer on Quattro right now. But I was wondering if I give controller a real shot and force myself to use it for a day, how much I would enjoy it. Because I mean, this game is supposed to be laid back. You're supposed to, you're supposed to be hunting and relaxing and enjoying it, and it's a bit easy to get so sucked up in kills per minute and all this crap. Yeah, I have one. I have it right here. I used it earlier to buy ammo because I wanted to see how it would feel. And buying ammo. I don't like that I don't like that the movement, holding your breath, is the same button as move, and then you accidentally walk forward. Pumas, diamonds, I think I might only have one of those. That's a tough trophy. Place that fucking herder right there, man, is so inconsistent. If they didn't always respawn huge, I wouldn't be using that zone anymore. And then see, like, this thing, like, so how do you get rid of this? How do you get rid of this crap? Where, like, I know how to get rid of it on my keyboard. Like, oh wait, then you just hold left. Remapping breathe to D-pad button of your choice. I don't know if I'd like that either. You have to push the D. I mean, I guess I can understand that. Also don't like that Y is reload. Also would need to worry about my sensitivities. Is it just this one? That's a huge... Is that 2? It's almost a that's almost a guaranteed diamond level 2. What the hell? I mean, I did just botch one here, so it kind of, I guess... Is this going to be first dime with a controller? Well, I have a PlayStation controller that has the back buttons, and I might do it and try to program it so that like one of those back buttons holds your breath, and that might help. And I wish right button would pull up that wheel. Is this in? No, it's not. Might be the first, but let's see if I can get. See if I can get two. Nope, I missed that one. Did I hit it? I did hit it. Oh, I actually hit both of them. Oh, I keep pushing wrong buttons. Oh, you just keep swerving the shit out of me. Yeah, it's just mostly probably frustrating because I just don't know the controls. But it's easier to get like cinematic stuff because you have like the infinite. I would need to play with my sensitivities for sure. And then if I could use a controller with some back buttons. And then use the back buttons to hold the breath and use the back buttons to pull out this wheel. That is the first diamond with a controller. That is... It's actually a huge level 2. Okay. Slide that to the counter, and then the other two, I'll chase down those respawns later. Yeah, it's just I played with keyboard and mouse. I played with keyboard and mouse for so long. I'm very creature of habit. Like, if I go play Call of Duty, I can use a controller and absolutely zero issues. But because I've never played this game with a controller, and I've done it with keyboard and mouse, then it's just like frustrating. Because I know that I would have been able to do something different. But, you know, when I want to just chill, just lay back a little bit, it'd be nice to where I could get comfortable enough with this. What the hell? Whoops, wrong button again. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Let's see. Let's do it after the grind. I'm gonna force myself to learn it. Because I have been thinking it'd be fun to use my son's Xbox and host some Xbox maps. Double tap the D-pad up and X to quick. Double tap. See, you just that's the only issue that I have with the controller. Is you just told me to do 3 things. When on keyboard and mouse, I push 1 button and the scope comes off. I do. feel like I need to turn down sensitivity because I feel all over the place. So what do you guys use? I don't even know what default is. Is 3.3 default? I'll take it. First time I've ever shot 2. Like, good shots. Is there an auto run on console? I like that the D-pad changes weapons, though. Could probably just get used to that a little bit better and not use the wheel. That might be why people don't really give a shit about the wheel. Fours is default? That seems hella sensitive. 4 is mine. 4 both look and aim? See you, Trout. Have a good one. Double down R3. Okay, I'll try that. No, that's flashlight. Double down L3 for me. Flashlight is the right one. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this some more. Yes, ma'am. You're supposed to be getting ready. Your brother can talk to you. Okay, so they're waiting on the couch? Well, you need to go get pants on. How about that? We can't go anywhere without you having pants on. She hangs out with me too much. But I might just dual do it. When I want to shoot, I can easily just use my mouse. But then when I just want to go pick up stuff and do things, I could use, because I use keyboard, mouse, and controller on GTA. So I feel like it wouldn't be hard to just do that also. I need to go find these. Like when I'm doing this, I could easily sit back. What's up, Caster? Oh, okay. So then double tap left is run, and then no, right trigger or right thumbstick is always flashlight for me. All just trying to figure out controller. Having absolutely terrible aim. I feel like I could get used to it controller when I'm just running and gunning. What's wrong, Caster? And if I could change toggle gamepad, can I do toggle aim? Or is that just... See, that sucks that it's toggle aim. I wish toggle aim was separate for... Oh, you were just doing random emojis? I thought something was wrong. It'd be nice if you could do toggle aim differently. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I can't remember if I picked this thing up. Yeah, I did, because it was the diamond. So I'm going to call it there. I'll keep trying with the controller. Like I said, I might just use controller when I'm running, gunning, or going to shoot one animal. Like, I think controller would be fun with moose, because I'm usually only shooting one moose. But as you can tell, I keep just like looking up at the sky and crap. I need to figure out sensitivities and maybe even try my PlayStation controller to see if it's better than just the generic Xbox controller. The thing is I like Xbox controllers more, but my PlayStation controller is better. But I'm gonna call it there. Hope everybody has a great evening, great weekend. I might be live again tonight. I don't know who else is gonna be live. If Chopper is alive, I'll be in his chat. If you see Chopper already has a stream scheduled for the night, hit that notify button, and I'll see you guys in that chat. Yeah, guys, have a good one.